Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Cameron here from Airsoft. We're back from a long break. We're starting 2015 off bright. We'll look at the KJW KP01 E2, also known as the P226. Alright, so we're going to start with the box, and as we can see, we have a nice sort of picture on the box. It says KJW KP01 E2 CO2 version. If you didn't deduce, this is the CO2 version. In the box, so of course is what's important. We're going to start off, we have our manuals here. There's quite a few manuals, not the greatest English, unfortunately, but however, there's a lot of pictures from what I can see, so if you're fairly adept with working on airsoft guns and things like that, you should be able to read your way through this pretty easily. Comes in this nice sort of, well, really not that nice, I guess, just cheap styrofoam, but I mean it's packaged fairly decently, so it's not going to wobble around too much in shipping. Don't have to worry too much about that. Anyways, what comes with the actual gun? You're going to get 2 Allen wrenches in a little baggie. One is going to be for the nut on the bottom of your CO2 mag, so that you can puncture your CO2 canister. And then you're going to have a smaller one to adjust the front sight of your 226, so you're going to want to put those away somewhere safe. You're not going to lose them. Anyways, moving on. KJ works about 50.2 gram pellets. From what I've seen, they're pretty decent, so if you want to use them, go ahead. Probably only get them about a mag and a half anyways, but hey, it's nice that they throw those in. Of course, you're going to get, if I can get this out here, one 30-round CO2 magazine. CO2 goes right down here. There's a little button. You got to impress that, and you take this plate off here. Comes off real easy. I just had a few little pieces of styrofoam in there, but anyways, it comes off real easy. Slides back on just as easy. And of course, the gun itself. Now I have a green gas mag in here. The gun will not come with this. I have purchased separately 2 of these, and I highly recommend doing that if you're playing especially CQB, because CO2 usually shoots a little too hot anyways. Alright, so let's actually get into the real review and take a look at this piece of art. Alright, so this is the KJW P226 E2 version. That being said, it means that it has an upgraded air nozzle to handle the CO2. We're going to start from the back of the gun here. We've got a full metal construction. Everything on this gun is metal, full black, so it's got quite a heft to it. Starting from the back, you have your metal hammer, metal sights, pretty nice white dot sights, easy to get target acquisition there. I've used them, no problem. Moving up, we have your slide catch here, which is fully functional. Slides back, nice snap to it. I gotta say that's definitely one of the best sounding pistols I've ever heard. Moving up even further, we have what is known as a decocking lever. Because this doesn't have a safety on it, it's got what's called a decocking lever. So say you're in game and then you come out of game and you're going into the staging area, but you don't have a safety, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna push this down, and you see how that decocks the hammer. It makes it a little bit harder to shoot. You still can shoot this even when the hammer is decocked, because this is what's called a dual stage trigger. You can shoot like that, or you can shoot like that, so you just got to make sure you always know what you're doing and play safe with these things. Moving down a little bit, you have your full metal mag release. Again, fully functional, no problems with that. And then this is about your last kind of operational thing that you have on the gun. It's your takedown lever. Takedown on this gun works real easy. Few quick steps. First thing you're going to want to do, of course, take your mag out, make sure there's no pellets in the gun. I'm just going to decock the hammer because it doesn't need to be cocked. Anyways, you're going to see this little lever, you're going to push down on it, like so. It'll push the slide forward, comes off just like that. As you can see in there, you've got your red upgraded air nozzle, to handle the CO2 again. And if you look in there, you have your hop up, which is pretty easy to adjust, and it is fairly good hop up from what I've seen. You're probably going to want to use heavier pellets with this anyways, but reverse the process to get it back on. Slide it back a little bit, push that up, and you're good to go. One last thing that I can say about this gun that's pretty awesome is they put a Picatinny rail up here, so if you want to put lights and lasers on, right out of the box, you're good to go. Everything, as I said, is full metal except for the grip. However, it still feels beautiful. That's probably one of my favorite things about the Sig 226. It's probably one of the best feeling guns that I've ever held personally. I'm going to do a quick shooting test just right here. I'm going to dry fire it a couple times. There is no pellets in the gun. I know that. There's no pellets in the mag. I haven't got too much gas in here, so I'm just sort of doing this so you guys get an idea of how it fires. So here we go. Sorry. See, so there you go. You've definitely got a very loud sound and very crisp blowback. A few of the cons that I found with this gun. First thing being, even though this is full metal, it doesn't seem to be the best quality metal, because I've had this for about a year, so I've played with it, and I mean, it's been a decent pistol for sure, but I dropped it one day when I was playing running, and I picked it back up and fired a couple rounds through it, and this little piece of metal just flew off from the slide right here. It doesn't impact the performance, but still, it's just kind of like, nah, I got a chip out of my slide. Anyways, it's not that big of a deal. And the last thing that I have to say about this gun, but it's not just about this gun in personal, but the efficiency isn't that great. If you're playing in temperatures anything pretty much below 20 degrees Celsius, you're going to want to use CO2, because, you know, if you start firing off 3 or 4 rounds with your green gas mag, it's going to expand too quickly. The propane's just too unstable, and it's really not that efficient. Anyways, other than that, it's a great gun, and I would definitely recommend it if you guys are looking for a sidearm, something reliable as your backup, whatever you want to use it as. But anyways, this has been Cameron with a quick power review on the KJW Sig 226E2. Stay tuned. We're going to have quite a few more reviews coming up recently, because I got a lot of gear to show you guys and stuff. So anyways, comment below, tell me what you guys like as your favorite sidearm, or how you would run it. Anyways, as I said, this has been Cameron from Airsoft. Stay tuned for our next episode, should be out soon. Thanks for watching, YouTube.